The English is a more patient opening, where white plays c4 to control the d5 square without committing a central pawn. Knight f6 develops the knight toward the center and controls the e4 square. g3 prepares to fianchetto the light-squared bishop to g2, where it will control the center from the long diagonal. This prepares the bishop for development. This fianchettos the bishop by placing it on a powerful diagonal. The bishop is ready to be developed to an active square. White develops the knight and attacks the center. Bishop e7 develops the bishop toward the center, supports the knight on f6, and prepares castling. Castling gets the king out of the center and activates the rook. Castling gets the king out of the center and activates the rook. b3 defends the c4 pawn and prepares to fianchetto the dark-squared bishop to b2, where it will sit on the long diagonal, developing the knight and increasing influence in the center. This develops the bishop and gives it scope on the long diagonal. White develops the knight and attacks the center. This fianchettos the bishop by placing it on a powerful diagonal. The rooks can see each other now, allowing them to provide mutual defense. The rook moves forward into the game, solid choice in the opening. This is the strongest option. That's not a mistake, but it's not the best move either. This misses a better way to develop a rook off its starting square. Right on target. This moves the bishop to a more active square, making it gain scope. This is a fair move. Advancing the pawns in front of the king can compromise the king's safety. This overlooks an opportunity to prepare a retreat square for the king. That's fine. This misses an opportunity to prepare a retreat square for the king. There were worse moves, but also something much better. This creates luft for the king, providing it an escape square. Very precise. This develops the bishop and gives it scope on the long diagonal. White's knight has moved to a square with greater activity and control. That's not a mistake, but it's not the best move either. This is the strongest option. This overlooks an opportunity to increase a bishop's scope by moving it to a better square. This threatens to tactically win a pawn. This prevents the opponent from being able to tactically win a pawn. Recaptures. This kicks a queen. This move puts the queen on a safer square. This is a fair move. This overlooks an opportunity to centralize a knight so it controls more squares. The bishop finds a new active square. A solid choice. This wins time by threatening a knight and forcing it to move away. This allows the knight to control more squares. This is not the right idea. This is the only good move. One of the best moves. This moves the bishop to a better location, allowing it to control more squares. Advancing the pawns in front of the king can compromise the king's safety. There were worse moves, but also something much better. This is not the right idea. There were worse moves, but also something much better. After all captures, this is an equal trade. Takes back. This offers to exchange pieces of equal value. This attacks black's pawn chain. This is not the right idea. Recaptures. Right on target. The piece finds a new active square. The game was close to equal, but now white has the advantage. This overlooks an opportunity to double rooks on a single file. This moves the pawn to safety. A very strong play. There was only one good move there. Only one move worked there, and this wasn't it. This is the only move that works. This steps away from the checking knight. This threatens to kick a bishop. The game was close to balanced, but now black is worse. There was only one good move there, and white did not spend enough time trying to find it. White was better off, but now their position is winning. White still has an advantage, but they no longer have a winning position. Very precise. A solid choice. Black was worse off, but now they are in a losing position. White's bishop has moved to a square with greater activity and control. One of the best moves. A very strong play. That's fine. That's not a mistake, but it's not the best move either. This offers an equal trade of pieces. The game is still close to even, but white lost their winning advantage. This is the only move that works. This is an equal trade. Takes back. The game was close to equal, but now white has the advantage. This is the strongest option. White was better off, but now their position is winning. White's piece has moved to a square with greater activity and control. This misses a much better move. A solid choice. This move puts the pawn on a safer square. One of the best moves. A very strong play. After all captures, this is an equal trade. Recaptures. Right on target.